show up for you.
No, they show up for us, bro. All right? I couldn't do it without you guys. You understand? You guys do, like, I want y'all to comprehend. I always have to explain this to fucking Oscar and Tom, but Oscar lets it go to his head, and Tom just fully agrees. Kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. But I couldn't do this
There's the
without you
two
guys.
opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, yeah. But they both hurt my feelings either way. But
Yeah, no, 100%.
no, I couldn't do it without you guys, for real, bro. I mean, can you imagine the shit that, like, we talk about and that I say on video games and the shit that we talk about on podcasts and stuff, but just me with a microphone rambling to nobody? I would be...
Actually, I would pay double for that, actually. You could double your membership subscription and do that, and you have it.
Should I traverse the nightmare of what is called a solo podcast, bro? I don't know if I could do it.
And really, actually, you should try to isolate yourself as much as possible from really the world, from everyone, from me. You know, and
Dude, after the movie I just fucking watched, I cannot do that, bro. There's no fucking way,
then
bro.
fucking do a solo pod, dude. Once a week.
I'm gonna end up making like homemade fucking bomb vests, and one of them's gonna accidentally go off, and they're gonna be made out of like natural honey.
A bomb vest?
Yeah,
Like natural honey?
out of the explosive is gonna be made out of natural honey. Yeah, yeah.
When there's no actual explosiveness to it at all, it's just people get honeyed.
No, I'm gonna accidentally set it off, and then that's how people are gonna be like, "Holy shit, he actually figured out how to make it work!" Like, and it's gonna kill me, and that's how people know that. Oh shit, I guess you can make explosives out of honey. That's crazy. It's gonna be a whole life lesson for everyone.
Damn,
It's a good idea. Yeah.
that is. Minus the honey, though.
Why is that a bad idea, dude? I can be an apiary.
Because you can do way more toxic substances than that, dude.
I'm
You're
gonna be
making explosive.
fucking. I'm gonna be using the toxic substances on myself.
Yeah, I guess.
And
but-
human experimentation. Come on, dude. Get with it.
Yeah, like petroleum and stuff.
Yeah, a
Or
lot of
whatever,
a lot of petroleum jelly.
Yeah.
A lot of petrol, dude.
Yeah, petrol.
Give me a load of
Whatever
petrol. Give me a load of petrol and a pound of natural honey, dude. Natural raw honey. See what kind of plans I devise, bro. But yeah, dude, we're here. We're recording. It's official. We're hello everybody. Welcome to the very first fucking podcast of the new year. Technically, we're calling this season 2, episode 1. All right, our first year. Forgive us for the audio quality. Forgive us for the poor video quality. It was a lot of learning lessons. It was our first year ever doing podcasts. And we're fucking, I guess we're confident enough now to where we're going to be doing this shit weekly, dude. So here's your first week. Tuning in. It's going to be dropping. This should be Tuesday. So I got like 4 days
I'm
to
gonna
edit
try
this
not
out.
to do the fucking podcast like at this downward angle or some shit where I'm all.
Why not, dude? That's the best one right
Okay.
there. It's the best
Yeah.
one, dude. What do you mean? First and
I'm just
foremost,
sticking my chin out a lot.
dude, yeah, just elongate it, dude. Elongate it, all right? Do all the fucking stupid-ass TikTok trends of 2017, all right? Do those ones and you'll be fine, dude. Contour your neck. That's what you got to do, bro. Real quick, though, I got a pregame. I have been doing what I said. It's not showing up. It's blurring it. But I have been doing what I said I was going to do and actually looking into...
Looks like you're looking at CP or something.
It is. No, no, don't do that, bro.
It's all
Don't do
blurred
that.
out, dude. You couldn't really tell. It was all blurred out.
That's JP, dude. That's Japanese, dude. What do you mean? That's
Okay,
that's what
okay.
Japanese people having sex looks
Just want to
like.
make sure. Just want to make sure.
You never
I've seen
seen-
the blurred screen.
You never seen two Japs fucking going at it, bro? It immediately pixelates in real life.
That's pretty cool.
They immediately, if you see a couple Japanese people turning pixels, dude, they're doing the naughty. All right.
Side note: have you ever seen the video of the two? Like, I'm pretty sure they're Chinese people. They're arguing in the streets, having road rage, and they're sitting there like
The
point
Chinese.
blank spitting. Yeah, they're like spitting each other's faces, dude. And it's just like, yeah, yeah, and they're sitting there doing that, and it's like a 30-second video of them just spitting each other's faces 30 seconds straight. Who knows how much longer they went actually after the video, but it's fantastic to watch.
Oh, dude, I bet you that was just their fucking Chinese police fucking tactics. Is they said, hey, you get 30 spits. All right, ready, go.
Yeah, dude, it was, dude. But it was like one after, like, dude would spit, the other guy would spit, dude would spit, the other guy would spit, yeah.
I love the way Chinese
And,
people spit for insults too. It's like they don't actually spit; they go, puh, you know, puh. It's like a
That's
really,
exactly what it was, too.
it's an aggressive P, dude. They want to get it. They want to they don't want to get the loogie that Americans try to get. They really try to get the saliva working together into one big glob to really insult you when they nail you with it. But the Chinese they're more about quantity than quality. So they put in order to spread like a shotgun blast, dude. You know, they do a little bit of a missile barrage. We do an airstrike.
Yeah.
They do the full kamikaze. We do the
no,
Hiroshima,
for sure.
dude. You know,
if you try to practice it, dude, for sure. One of them's more of a spray, the other one's more of a direct hit.
Us gunslingers out here over in the West, dude. You know, we dead-eye that shit, bro. We got the long shot on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Then again, dude, those Middle Easterns, I mean, I am no racial, bro. No racial, but those Middle Easterns, they learn how to spit from camels, bro. Those fuckers can hawk.
I was about to say, they're used to watching camels spit, so they got it down. Dude.
They can fucking hawk, dude. And I feel like I feel like if you do get hawked on, dude, if you get fucking ISIS right up in your forehead, dude, it's kind of more insulting. Like, you almost smell it. It's kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's no racial. It feels like a personal, it feels like a terrorist attack. All right.
What do you mean? Like, what do you think it smells like?
It's fucking jet fuel.
Yeah, explosives.
Yeah, it's just probably like fertilizer or something, dude. I don't know.
Chop you down.
All the way to Chinatown. So all the way to the pixelated place, dude. But yeah. So let me know, guys. You could message me in my Discord. You can personal message me, DM me on any social medias that you follow me on.
If you want his phone number, let me know. I'll give you his phone number.
It's 515. No. No, but if you do have my personal number, text me. That's probably the best way to reach me. Or even call me and be a dick and interrupt the podcast.
Call him. Yeah, I was about to say, fucking call him. FaceTime, got FaceTime. We'll get you in on the podcast.
Yeah, that's another perk of the members, dude, is that you guys are allowed to do call-ins if you're a members only. You can call into the podcast. That's a thing.
We need a hotline, dude. I mean, we already know it's most likely just gonna be Oscar
saying the N-word and the J word.
Yeah, and say that's 90% of the time, but that 10% we kind of need to fucking know what the fuck's up.
Yeah, it's probably Tom calling in with an actual question because he cares about our content.
Question, exactly, or just the world, you know. He cares about the world.
He's like, "Hey guys, I just noticed you were saying some really terrible things. I just I want to clarify." I want to clarify that although I am your friends and I love you guys, I don't agree with anything you say. That's what he called it for, bro.
He calls to denounce us.
Yeah.
But still love us.
Yeah, so I love you guys, but I hate y'all. I'm never going to talk to you again. All right, man. So it's 2026. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Pwned Your Mom and BrainStorm, the duo. What you got for me, brother? How was your fucking New Year's, and what are your goals? That's what I'm going to start off with. Personal shit.
Start with New Year's Eve. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Do it chronologically.
Watched some movies with the family. It was chill.
Hell yeah.
Ate a bunch of fucking food. Mostly bread. Now I thought about the end of the day or the end of the holidays. Fucking, I really went hard on the bread.
What kind of bread? Garlic?
I'm talking raisin bread. I'm talking fucking banana nut bread.
Ooh.
I'm talking, yeah. Then also I was having like sandwiches and shit. I had peanut butter and jelly at one point of the day. And then at another point of the day, I also had a salami and fucking pepper jack.
Bomb, dude. Bomb. I have that shit in my fridge ready to go.
Yeah, dude. I was eating a lot of bread, though, dude. And I was filled up to the fucking top. And then I think Izzy went and got some fucking Jack in the Box, and I stuffed down like 4 tacos, dude, on top of that.
Hell yeah, dude. You got your daily bread. That's what happened.
Yeah, dude. I got my bread that day, dude.
You're just being a good fucking Christian, dude. That's all you're doing. All right? You're just worshiping our Lord. All right.
And say, I don't know fucking who the fuck's listening, but if you guys have a Costco near you.
And if you guys don't live near a Costco.
Yeah, relocate your family, move.
Stop being poor, move to a better place.
Yeah, fucking for real.
Yeah. I'm telling you that Walmart grocery outlet's not doing the trick there, bud. Okay, you need to get out of there.
I do recommend going there, checking out your bakery in Costco, and trying to look for the raisin bread.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking...
That cinnamon shit,
like,
dude.
Thick ass. It's like thick slices, dude.
Yep.
Fucking hella raisins. I don't know if
Slap
y'all
some,
fuck with raisins.
slap
Dude,
some butter on that bitch after you
dude,
toast
like
it.
at least like
Scary.
a fucking 2 tablespoons worth of fucking butter, dude.
Yeah. That
Like,
shit alone will make you fucking believe in
you want that
God.
butter to soak down halfway into the bread, dude.
You bite into that one soggy piece in the middle there, dude, and you know, like, all right, Jesus might have died for our sins, bro.
We might have to pause this at some point so I can go get myself a slice, bro.
I need to wipe my head. I need to calm down. Shit's
I
going
know I
down over
gotta.
here, bro.
It's fucking day. You buy 2 loaves, bro. We only finished one, dude. I know there's another full ass loaf in there.
It's waiting for you.
Waiting.
It's calling your
dude, with
name,
a
dude.
fresh stick of butter in there. Fucking
A whole
butter.
butter. So what you need to do, bro, is you need to get an industrial size fucking toaster oven, throw the whole loaf in there with the stick of butter, and just let it do its thing.
Never.
Yeah.
You gotta respect every slice of a fucking raisin bread, dude. Every slice, respect.
You eat it as a whole.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. No, hell no, never. Let's move on because this is gonna piss me off. No.
Right.
Banana nut bread. I fucking bought. That's Save Mart. I fucking have a Costco card and I literally go there like 4 times a year, but it's fucking worth it.
Motherfuckers be going to like Smart and Final expecting to find the same experience. Get out of here, dude. Go home.
No. You can't get, dude, the toilet paper from fucking Costco, that Kirkland toilet paper. That shit's bomb.
It's different, dude. It caresses your cheeks.
Mm-hmm. The fucking paper towels.
Oh, the paper
The
towels are
detergent.
OP. It's OP, dude.
They are.
It's just get out of here, dude. It's OP. You know, I'm about to just go fucking buy a Costco now, dude. I'm gonna go live in that shit.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's pause this right now. Actually, or we can just bring the whole podcast to Costco.
Actually, yeah, dude. We could. I could bring it on mobile, no problem. I can stream from my phone, so we might have to do that, dude. Hey, I wanted to ask you before we really get into the juicy topics. This is kind of a random topic. What do you think Gen Pop at Arkham Asylum would be like?
I don't know. I feel they have like they all. Ugh, God damn it! I feel like they all have the worst ones locked up in a more solitary space.
Yeah, those are all. I mean, Arkham's mostly solitary for sure, but they.
So if it's just Gen Pop, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad.
You would think, right?
Because Gen Pop's just, secured by guards, regular humans, right?
Supposedly.
If humans can secure them, then I feel like they're a bunch of bitches.
But it's Arkham.
I know.
You got to do some real bad
the worst.
shit. Yeah, you got to do some real
know?
bad shit just to get there, dude. You know?
Yeah. No, I know. I feel like Gen Pop would just be a bunch of little bitches.
Yeah.
A couple sneaky fuckers in there.
Do you think there'd be like guards or male nurses that are buff?
Both.
You think they're both of them? You think they'll have a bunch of buff male nurses with needles ready to poke and prod you, but then they also have guards with tasers that are ready to shock you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God, dude. Sounds like a wet dream.
There'd also be some female cops up in there with some fat asses.
Whoa, dude.
You already know.
Gay.
You already know.
Gay. All right?
You're like, no, I want oiled up dudes that are jacked.
We only need jacked dudes, bro. What
I
are you
want jacked, oiled up, tanned.
Real dark-skinned. All right? Real fine-skinned individuals, all right? I want them smooth. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right? Only a couple of hairy, furry beasts up in there. I'm one of them.
That's your Arkham.
That's my Arkham, dude, all right? It's not supposed to be an
enjoyable.
It's not supposed to be an enjoyable stay, okay?
Yeah. I think you should make a skit of you being the warden of Arkham.
Dude, if I ran Arkham, bro, I could see myself running a low-income Arkham. However, Arkham should be low-income already. I mean, they break out of that shit all the time, right?
Yeah, 100%, at least once a week.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. All right. Back to the subject. So you New Year's Eve, you loaded up on bread. New Year's.
Bread. Fucking, yeah, we went sidetracked on that.
That's my bad.
No. Raisin bread caught up, got me fucking.
That got me too.
But yeah, it's catching me up again.
So I need one of those, dude. They're haunting.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, God damn it, fucking raisin bread. Oh, dog.
It's like I fucking smell it right now, bro.
I have to go.
I'm sorry. I can't be here right now.
Yeah. God damn it. I am gonna get some raisin bread after this
Right,
podcast, but
right.
let's carry on.
Let's do it.
New Year's Eve, lots of bread, shit ton of bread.
Hmm.
Had some drinks, chilled, watched some movies, did some fucking streaming with you. We fucking did our thing on Borderlands 4.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
Buckled
then,
that
yeah,
shit
like
up
Brian,
finally?
yeah.
So
We got
sick.
like fucking. I mean, we didn't finish that night, but we got fucking pretty damn close. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, right when we hopped off, I passed out. I was all stoned, dude. Didn't fucking have to think about passing out. I literally just laid my head back and was just like woke back up in the morning. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's one of those moments where you lay back and you're like, huh, I wonder what I'm going to do for the rest
I
of
was
the
like,
night. And then you blink and you
yeah.
wake up in the morning and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, yeah.
Like Robin Williams waking up outside of a board game, you know?
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, New Year's, didn't do really shit. Watched some movies, chilled with the fam, cleaned up around the house.
Nice, dude. Nice. You had a fucking low key, keep it chill, dude.
Yeah, kept it chill, did some, did like 3 loads of laundry. Fucking got some shit done, but didn't really do shit. And then we also streamed that day too.
Yeah, we did.
And more raisin bread in the morning.
Hell yes, dude. It's the way to be.
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking that raisin bread up, bro.
It's like you said, whole loaf gone already. All right.
Dude, but I know
One
there's
loaf
one
down.
else. Yeah, there's still one there lined up, ready, dude. And I know it's gonna be going bad soon, so
Yeah.
not even. I think it still has a couple weeks, but that's soon enough.
Yeah. There's enough
That's soon
preservative.
Yeah, god damn, it's good. And the banana nut bread I made I made it myself. Pretty damn good. They were selling brown ass bananas at Mart for like 29 cents a pound, and I bought like 2 pounds or like 3 pounds, so it was like $1's worth of fucking bananas. And I wanted, they're all like exactly the way you want it when you make banana bread, like super brown. The first loaf I made, batter came out fucking good. Poured it in. It was supposed to put it in for 55 minutes to an hour and five. And my sister comes and gets me at like fucking 48 minutes. And she goes like, "Oh, the loaf looks done. You should go check it." I go, stab it a couple times with like this long ass fucking toothpick fucking type thing. No, there's like a tiny little bit of batter like right on the tip.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, couple more minutes. Throw it in for like maybe 3, 4 more minutes. It was only been like maybe 52 minutes. And then I pull it out, let it rest. Everything looks all cool. And then I sliced into it twice. First end to butt, was good. The second slice was good. But then after that, dude, it was just all fucking like raw batter that just came like fucking lava fucking flowing out of the bread. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh shit.
Uh,
What'd you do?
yeah,
How do you
the
recover
loaf.
from that?
I just had to like cut out. I basically just sliced the loaf like 3/4 of the way and threw that shit away and just kept like a quarter of the loaf.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, you didn't throw it back in, dude. I would
I
have cut
didn't
that
know.
bitch open and then left
That's
it.
exactly what Isabella said. She was like, "You didn't throw that back in." I was like, "I already destroyed it."
Dude, no. So next time, and you're gonna think I'm tripping, dude, but this is just to expedite and get a good snack in. Still, is cut it like you said, cut it where you see like the juices, the juiciousness, the juiciousness, and then fucking do it like an open face fucking chili cheeseburger, dude. Leave that shit wide open. Put that shit back in for a few more minutes, and then it bakes all the way through on both sides, and technically you kind of just got 2 half loaves right there ready to go.
Yeah. But what I did was ended up, just making another loaf
Smart.
because it's only like 7 ingredients, and it takes like fucking 10 minutes to make the batter.
Yeah, you're sitting there like,
It's only
all right, fuck it.
yeah. It's like the longest thing is mashing up the bananas, dude.
Yeah.
Got right back at it, dude. Already had all the shit out and everything. I was like, fuck it. And then the second loaf killed it.
Nice. Do you ever hit moments where you're like sitting there, you're baking and stuff, and you either hit like an ingredient you enjoy, or maybe you're just enjoying your time a lot, or maybe you see like an ingredient that reminds you of like tits, and you just gotta like, oh, I gotta go beat real quick. I gotta get one out real quick. Now get back, focus up, wash my hands.
No, honestly, I'm like, no. Every other moment of my day, yes.
It's like anything else, yeah, but baking, not really.
Baking and cooking, I'm at my most focused state, dude.
That's your flow state right there, dude.
Yeah, dude, that is. Yeah. I'm the type of person too, when it gets bad, dude, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it all away like it did.
Yeah,
Like, I could have
yeah.
just rebaked it, like you said.
Yeah, dude.
Izzy even said, why did you just rebake it? But I'm like, no, it's going in the fucking garbage. Because,
It's still fucking raw.
yeah. Especially, the baking. Exactly. That's all I heard it just echoed throughout my brain, dude. It's
Yeah.
raw.
Your
It's
forehead,
raw.
your
It's
forehead
raw.
started bulging out and turning redder with wrinkles and shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, I get it. I've been there. All
Yeah.
right. Been there with my hot pockets. Sometimes I'll microwave them for like 15 seconds too little. Bite into the middle, dude. Guess what? It's still fucking raw. Yeah, I get on myself.
Oh, dude.
I get on myself.
It's either those things are blazing hot, you gotta let them cool down, or they're gonna be frozen. I
Yep.
don't think I've ever microwaved a single fucking Hot Pocket in my life that came out fucking perfectly edible.
Doesn't happen. It's an impossibility. They made it to where Hot Pockets are a big fuck you from the food industry, is what it is, dude.
Yeah.
So, you guys want easy, simple?
Yeah. Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis just laughed. You want to microwave something all the way through?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking fantasy world are you living in, bud? All right. Sorry that not everything is candy canes and gumdrops from where you're at, bud.
No, now I'm thinking about it. I don't think any frozen food though. Have you ever fucking microwaved any frozen food where it came out like
Perfect.
perfect?
I've mastered the art of microwaving frozen food to perfection, if that's what you mean. It's a lot of work.
Okay, no. I'm gonna sit back.
It's a lot of
It's
work.
a lot of work, dude.
It's a lot of work, dude. All right, hear me out. All right, today, for example, I've got a perfect example
I'm
for you,
listening.
dude. For the
I'm
new
fucking
year.
invested.
For the new year, dude. All right, it's a perfect example here. All very recent subjects too. It's perfect. Jimmy Dean's sausage croissant sandwiches. Those things nearly impossible to microwave perfectly, right? There's no way. You either harden your cheese and croissant, or your fucking eggs and sausage are still frozen. There's no in between. So in order to master the art of microwaving a Jimmy Dean's sausage croissant sandwich, like a true chef, like a 5-star Michelin, because I'm a motherfucking Michelin, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, fuck it.
that's my little brain coming out, my bad. My weird Tom coming out, dude, my bad. My wigger Tom, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get canceled for that shit so quick. It's January 2nd, dude. I can't get canceled this earlier in the year, bro. It's January 2nd while we're
You're
filming.
dropping the hard R, dude.
It's the hard W. Okay, let's be real. I'm dropping the hard dub.
No.
All right.
The hard dub R.
Yeah. It's the hard dub, dude. It's the dub T, bro. It's the dub T food. All right. Dude, I'm naming my child Tom Wiggerford. Anyways, dude, yeah, sorry. So you gave me a good idea. That's what's gonna happen. His name's gonna be Adam Tom Wiggerford. This is gonna be awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, this is gonna be the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, male or female, dude, don't matter.
Doesn't
Boy or
matter. It's
girl.
gonna be Adam Tom Wiggerford,
Yeah, tits or dick, yeah, fucking.
Barone the Fifth. give him Oscar's last name instead of mine.
Bartholomew, dude.
Who the fuck's Bartholomew, dude? No. Talking about Kuma right now, dude. Knock it off. All right. Anyways, let me get back to my master artfulness. All right, my skills. All right, my magic touch.
No, I'm listening.
So what you have to do, and yes, it is more work, but trust me, it's worth it. You will nail it every time and enjoy every single Jimmy Dean sandwich you have from here on out. You open it up and you remove the egg and the sausage, and you leave the croissant and cheese out. And this is microwaving 2 sandwiches at a time, too. Count them.
All right.
Okay.
I had to sit back, but I'm here.
And you do, so say you have your plate right here, right? Boom. You got to do egg, sausage, right? You got to stagger them so that the eggs aren't sitting next to each other and the sausages aren't sitting next to each other, so that there's a
Crisscross them.
Yeah, you got to crisscross them so that there's an even distribution and balance of microwaving and cooking, okay? Yeah, there's an art to this, dude. I'm telling you, there's a science. And then You put that in, you microwave it for 45 seconds. Flip them over, microwave it for another 45 seconds. Then you're going to put your sandwiches back together, pop that bitch back in for 1 minute. Done. It's perfect.
Separation.
It's perfect every time. Dispersion and separation. You're absolutely right, dude. It's like we've tried this before, just not with microwaving food.
No, you're on a different level, dude.
Yeah. Dispersion and separation, baby.
Yeah, and so you got me though, dude. I would think there wouldn't be anything that you can fucking microwave to perfection that was previously frozen. But damn,
that's the only way.
Go give me some Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage sandwiches.
I got a new box. Come through.
And also, that's we haven't sponsored by Jimmy Dean.
We're about to be
fucking breakfast sandwiches.
Is that, yeah, so we're sponsored by Jimmy Dean. Don't listen to their instructions. They're wrong as fuck.
Their instructions are gay.
They're so fucking wrong and so gay for it, but their food's good.
Food's good.
Food's bomb.
Love the food.
Love Jimmy. Love the food. All right.
Jimmy Dean's
terrible guy. Not a leader, I would say. Great team member.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do you have any personal goals for the new year?
No, really. I guess lose some weight.
Why?
Get some muscle.
It's all muscle. What do you mean?
Yeah. I do need to start working out more for sure, just for making work easier on the body.
Dude, you understand that God has made us in His perfect image, and we are prophets of the Lord here to spread the good word. And so if we ever knock or try to change ourselves in any sort of way, it's kind of insulting to Jesus's word, image, and plan.
No, I know. I just need to be able to dominate at work, and I'll be able to dominate.
You're total dom. You spew dom energy.
No. I dom right now for sure, but if I don't keep work, I gotta keep the muscles up. I won't be able to dom people, bro.
No, you absolutely will. Dude, you're a mad dommer for sure.
Yeah, right now I am at the moment. I dom motherfuckers.
You are.
Sure at work,
you're for sure a mad dommer, dude. You crazy dommer over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dommer.
Every time I go hit a porta potty that I haven't used before, I always put Dahmer was here.
Dahmer was here. And that's why people keep coming out going, whoever the fuck's writing that, they don't know how to spell fucking Dahmer.
Yeah. They're actually, none of them have an accent like that. They're all fucking Mexicans that don't know how to speak English.
So like, hey. I did not know Dahmer was spelled that way, man.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Please don't fire me. All right, YouTube, please don't fire me, bro. I'm hanging on by a thread already. Yeah. Having that said about all the Lord and Jesus and perfect image stuff, I have the same thing. I'm gonna really lock in on my diet and exercise now that it's gonna be more affordable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get absolutely fucking jacked. I mean, you saw my I showed you my diet plan. Did I show you my workout plan?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be committing hard to that 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my whole thing. But it's only after this move. So technically, I'm starting my New Year's resolution in February. February 1st, it's going off, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my big New Year's goal. That and get some fucking comedy sketches done, dude. Even if I don't release them necessarily, get them filmed. Get them written, get them filmed.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Get the productions going, dude. Because I have so many things that are written, that are scripted, that I just need to put out, bro. That's really what gets attention over to channels. Is it's not the live streams necessarily. If you're not a gamer, it's not the live streams. We wing it on these fucking podcasts, dude. I mean, they're bringing in a lot of attention on other platforms, but on YouTube, it's a little slow rolling. Don't get me wrong. Our fans like it for sure.
Should we have a structure to the podcast that kind of pull in another type of audience?
No, because if we structure a podcast, it becomes a talk show, and we already have a talk show. Well, I already have a talk show planned called Hammered Time.
Yeah, I remember that, but that could be something separate.
It is something separate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if we try to structure the podcast, it's going to turn into that.
No, that could be something that we can just, have in the back pocket.
How are we supposed to structure the podcast? I don't know how to structure shit. I'm not good with that. I'm good with chaos. I improv.
Okay.
I'm an improv man.
No,
Well, no,
I mean,
I'm actually asking, like, how should we structure the podcast? Because I am down to increase quality of content this year, any way I can.
Really, I guess you'd kind of have to have like we wouldn't just be able to talk about our days, you know. Like we do talk about our days, but there
I
have
got
to be
you.
something to the podcast.
I
If
got you.
that's a news review, a fucking
I got you.
whatever,
You want to see?
entertainment review, music review,
You want to see structure, baby? You want to see some structure real quick, dude?
Yeah.
Let's
Tell
talk
me what
about
you got.
what the fuck went down this week. All right, so
All right.
the most interesting news stories and shit that went down this week in the world that I found interesting enough to actually write down, look into, read up on, and research, which I don't do that. I watch TV. Let me get this shit out. So, are you aware that it is a really big deal for these Peruvian shamans to make predictions at the beginning of each year?
No, are those supposed to be like some Mayan type fucking
They are, yeah.
shamans or what the fuck? Are they supposed to be? Yeah.
They're Peruvian. They're like Peruvian shamans, and they're like notorious. They're like world renowned, even in political eyes, because they make accurate guesses on and predictions on the future and shit, like of the future of the year. So each year they get together, they perform their fucking rituals, which obviously is just every evil hippies ritual is just take a bunch of fucking hallucinogenics and dance around
Yeah,
some
some type
shit.
of fucking
You know, and talk about flowers and shit with your bros. And that's literally what they do. They dance on a beach. They put some like swords and make some blankets out of like flowers and cocoa leaves. They put on headdresses.
sacrifice.
No, they don't sacrifice. No, they just put their shit out on the beach, and then they fucking do their fucking dances and play their music around it and shit like that. And they drink a hallucinogenic concoction, which sounds fucking awesome. I want to try it. And it's a combination of ayahuasca, the San Pedro cactus. You know what that is?
I do know.
I got you, dude. I did research on that too because I wanted to be able to provide the information. San Pedro.
There we go.
San Pedro cactus is a cactus that has been around for quite a while, quite a long time. It's very commonly grown. However, ingesting it is illegal in a lot of countries, the majority of countries, because of its hallucinogenic properties. However, for centuries, it's been used in medical practices and in like rituals and ceremonies and stuff of like Native Americans and shit like that. And it has extreme hallucinogenic effects. A lot of the time, it's used for spiritual healing, obviously, in like Indian cultures. But there is a lot of physical medical properties to it, which is wild.
Yeah.
And so they mix in that cactus with ayahuasca, acid, and like some other fucking hallucinogenic crazy
LSD.
yeah, dude. It's some fucking crazy shit, dude. And they fucking all take it and stuff, and then they make predictions on the upcoming year. And apparently, they're not too far off, bro. And,
what are they saying?
so they have accurately predicted like even like famous politicians' deaths and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have accurately done that. However, they're like, oh, hey, this guy is going to die within this year, and they did die within that specific year, within that 12-month span that they guessed. So it is a wide guess, but they still guessed it accurately.
Yeah.
One thing that they did get wrong most recently was they predicted that the turmoil between Gaza and Israel was going to lead to nuclear fallout and nuclear war. But they did not expect Trump Daddy to be able to create a ceasefire there, which he successfully did. And
I mean, he's the wild card of reality.
Seriously, he's the Joker, you know? You shuffle a deck and get a Joker, dude. That's Daddy Trump right there, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Yep. In every reality in the universe, he is the same person.
Yeah. I don't support Trump as a politician necessarily, but I definitely support him as a celebrity icon. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, dude, the best.
It's fucking outrageous, dude. All right?
The best.
Outrageous, bro. You know, I'm not a fan of his connections with the diddlers.
Epstein.
Yeah, but I mean, he did technically help Kevin from Home Alone, because how could he have found that help desk without him?
That is true, actually. That is true. He was the main
Yeah.
point of that movie. I think about Home Alone. I think of
Yeah.
Kevin being left by his whole family.
Yeah.
And they just didn't give a fuck about him.
And then the world's
And
richest man with a golden toilet saw a homeless kid and was like, I would like to touch him, but you know what? The front desk is
yeah. I got eyes on me.
And then Offset, he was like, hey, Kevin. He's like, my name's not Kevin, dude. Come here, Kevin.
Yeah.
Anyways, so for 2026, they made their 2026 predictions. Would you like to hear them?
Yep.
The shamans predicted that Daddy Trump would gain the power to be able to remove the president of I think it's Venezuela. Let me double check. I don't want to fucking the Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro. They believe that Daddy Trump will gain the political power to be able to remove him from office, and that it will be very beneficial for the citizens and the freedom of Venezuela, but at the same time, it's also going to cause a massive economic collapse in Venezuela. But that's been predicted by me for the last 5 years. So really not, it's not calling much there, dude. All right.
Yeah.
With or without that dude in office, the Venezuela is on its fucking way there, bro.
We need that oil, dog.
We do. So Daddy Trump might seize Venezuelan property. And then they also let me see. They also predict that there's going to be more nastiness going on between Ukraine and Russia this year.
I mean, I could have predicted that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Taking some mushrooms, dude.
Yeah. There's just a bunch of evil hippies, bro. That's all they are. You know?
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of dirty evil hippies, dude. Get a job, you bums.
Yeah.
I ain't playing this shit anymore, okay? Witchcraft is fake and so's your shit. All right? I don't think rubbing rocks together gives you good luck, and I don't think taking hallucinogenics gives you the ability to predict the future, dude. I'm sorry. If you want me to believe you, tell me what's going to happen to Bitcoin this year. You tell me. True. All right?
Just give me a finishing number on the year.
Yeah, that's the most unpredictable shit. Yeah, that's the most unpredictable shit. But if you guess that right, I'll believe you. Yeah. I'll believe you, dude. No problem. So that's one thing. What's up? You got any thoughts? Anything?
No, I was gonna say that's fucking pretty dope though. I mean,
that's cool.
Comments out there predicting futures and shit.
Yeah, and the U.S. politicians and world politicians listen to them and take their predictions into consideration.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's insane, dude.
Now that just gave them, like they have to go full force on Venezuela now.
Yeah, and that makes
they just can't take out these little boats anymore. They got to go for the real fucking deal.
Politicians biting into that shit makes me kind of believe that a lot of them could be Satanists for sure, bro. Like it makes me actually it supports that theory, you know.
No, 100%. Like that.
Maybe Clinton's did eat a baby.
Hail Saint Nick.
Yeah, dude. Maybe the Clintons ate a baby, dude. I don't know, dude. Other news, something else that's significant that happened this week is the first wheelchair user went to space.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
No way.
The very first wheelchair user astronaut of our time happened this week, and it is a woman.
That's sick as fuck. Oh, god damn it. I knew it.
Hear me out, though. How'd
she look, though?
Like she's in a wheelchair.
I need to look up pictures. I need to know if I can masturbate to her or not.
She was in space, zero gravity, for 10 minutes, and before she returned to orbit.
That don't count.
However, what crossed my mind was how pissed off do you think she was? Because she's a German aerospace engineer. So obviously she fucking
is descendant of some type of fucking Nazi SS person.
No, I'm saying obviously she put in the fucking years and studies and stuff. How pissed off do you think she was watching Katy Perry and her dog-brained entourage go to space before her?
I mean, that didn't warm your heart, dude? That was the most amazing thing you ever seen in your life?
No. This bitch with a severed spinal cord went to space. Why the fuck do I give a fuck about Katy Perry, bro?
I mean,
and a black bitch going, black people don't belong in space. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, goddamn, bro.
yeah, I'd say I really don't know the importance of that, but I just know I felt something when I seen them fucking return to Earth after coming from space.
Yeah, I felt misogyny in my heart.
And I am not feeling anything from this story that you're telling me right now from this bitch in the wheelchair.
I didn't feel anything either, dude. And honestly,
for 10 seconds.
For some reason, I do have a feeling that it has something to do with the fact that, like, if Hitler were alive today and he saw that,
Listening.
he would be so conflicted internally. He'd be like, German, blonde, blue eyes, white, cool, a woman, and a crippled woman.
Oh, that, yeah, no, he'd be pissed as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Her name is Michaela Benthouse. Benthouse?
That is cool, though, but I wish it was, like, I mean, placed on the International Space Station or some shit for a couple months or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And she just has to have a handler with her the whole time that pushes her around on the wheelchair in zero gravity, fucking.
Has, like, completely the furthest thing from a fucking astronaut as a caretaker and is still up there with her.
Or I really wish there was like some type of super secret space mission that they can fucking assign her to, and just fucking you're the only person that can.
They're just gaslighting her and putting her on a mission to make her feel special, dude.
You know, if they actually did do that, I'd be impressed.
Make them feel included, bro. I mean, that's kind of what we did to the dogs and the monkeys, you know, that we sent out into space. We're like, hey, you're the hero. You're the only one that could do this. And we're just like, let's see what happens when we fucking send a chimp out into space, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, what's going to happen? You'll see what happens when we send a fucking dog out there. You know? That's what happened.
Yeah, I know. There's a shit ton of dogs out there.
A shit ton of dogs and chimps are just out there, bro.
Yeah.
There's like, it's not a 0% chance that aliens do have chimp DNA now or dog DNA.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
It's not a 0% chance anymore.
By us sending chimps into space, therefore we've
never recovered them.
You know, or that's just the ongoing cycle of Earth.
Yeah. Because technically they would be preserved. The DNA and the genetics would be frozen.
You know, aliens capture our chimps. They mate with them.
Yeah.
And then whenever we have a great disaster at the world, those aliens come and then plant more humans back on Earth, dog.
Yeah. Maybe, dude. Maybe we are the Inhumans.
God damn it.
Fuck!
I always felt special.
Yeah, I always felt retarded. I mean, fucking special.
I mean, gay.
I mean fuck. Retarded and gay. Oh, shit. All right, bro. We got to fucking... real quick, I got a question for you. What do you think... How do you feel about Tim Walz changing the Minnesota flag to resemble the Somalian flag?
Did he really?
I don't like it. Yeah, he really did.
I
don't fucking like it. It's official. He did that this week as well. That's another this week thing.
Shit.
I don't fucking like it. Get him out of office, dude. Fuck that motherfucker. We don't need bigger foreheads.
I kind of want to go travel fucking Minnesota for like a couple weeks to see if the Somali thing's real.
No more Lyric Centers, god damn it.
Yeah.
Dude, I had one of the worst fucking days ever today. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it was shit.
Oh, dear.
It was fucking...
What happened?
So, I wake up, I'm like... It's been hella rainy and shit, so like literally like I didn't have any work on Thursday because it was just fucking pouring rain, and so that's why I went and painted somebody's house for a side gig, and it was not worth the hours, but at least I got the money. And then today I woke up, they had one filter on there for me, and they didn't have a time for me or like have it set or anything, and I waited and I waited and I waited, and it wasn't until like 7:20 or 7:30 that my boss actually finally fucking texted, because I texted them and I was like, hey dude, I see there's nothing on the schedule. I don't know if you guys are waiting for the weather, if it's supposed to rain or something, But let me know. I can go find another couple of side gigs, maybe make a couple $100 today. It's no problem. Let me know. I texted him that at like 6:30, 6:40, something like that. And then he texted me back at like 7:20. So I was just sitting around on my ass this whole time. Texted me back at like 7:20, 7:30. He's like, oh yeah, my bad. I meant to put on there that I need you to drive the truck that you're driving back to the warehouse and switch everything back over to this van that we just got a bunch of body work done. We got the new tires on. We got this bunch of shit done to it. Switch it back to it and get it set up for the person who's going to be taking over for the filter cleaning position. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Fucking do that. It does take me a little bit of time, but I fucking trick it out nicely. That's a miniature warehouse in the back of that van right now, bro. They're fucking set.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be good. Like if they're able to take the van home and shit like that, like I'm able to, bro, they're not going to have to go back to the warehouse for fucking 5 months.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, I got that shit dialed in right now, bro. But what's it called? So I did that. It did take me a while, but I got it dialed in nicely. And then they're like, oh, would you mind washing the truck? I'm like, dude, no fucking problem. Wash the truck, dial it in nicely because it is like one of the newer trucks. It's an electric hybrid truck and shit like that. So I dial it in nicely and shit. Get that done. It takes me like another 40 minutes or something like that. And then I'm like, all right, hey guys, it's like 10 o'clock by then, 10:30 or something like that. And I'm letting them know, hey guys, I'm about to hit the road. Catch y'all later. And they're like, for sure, sounds good. And they're like, there's only been like 1 or 2 people that have called us for mudslides due to like the rain and the storms and stuff like that. So I did add 2 onto your day, but you still only have like half a day's worth of work. So don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, for sure, dude, no fucking problem. I'm looking for overtime right now anyways. So whatever you guys need, bro. And they're like, all right, for sure. And I go, and I don't even get off, like, I go right around the corner. I don't even, like, get off my street, really, or out of the warehouse area, and my tire pressure light pops on. I'm like, what the fuck? This is brand new tires. Maybe I just have to... I started thinking, I'm like, I started thinking, like, oh, maybe I just have to fucking drive this shit. Fucking, my tire pressure light's on. I'm like, okay, fuck, maybe they just got the tires done today, and it just needs to, like... register and turn off the sensor. But I pull over just in case, and I'm checking the tires and stuff. I finally get to the last tire and I see there's a fucking screw in it, and I'm like, what the fuck? In the sidewall? Dude? Yeah, right on the side of it too. They couldn't patch it. I was like, motherfucker, bro. And so I take a picture and I send it to the guys. I'm like, what the fuck with my luck, dude? Like, what is this, bro? And yeah, so they're like, all right, dude, no problem. We're under a fleet account. Just take it to this discount tire. It's like 5 minutes away. I get there. Tire doesn't deflate or anything. So I'm like, all right, tits. I get in there and I get into the fucking store and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock still. It's slammed. It is line out the door. There's probably like 12 people ahead of me. And I was just like, motherfucker, dude. Yeah. And there's 12 people ahead of me in line. That's not including the people that are still sitting, waiting for their cars already, like, registered and checked in and stuff. They had 4 or 5 riders up there, too. And still, they were, like, busy as shit. Like, they were trying to keep up. It was just a busy day, I guess. And,
I mean, shit, if it was me, I would have got that shit done, no problem.
Yeah, you would have been like, all right, we're closed for the day. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck off. Dude, I'm going to kill myself.
So I promise you, I'm not dealing with this. You want to see my brains? I would leave then. I would leave. Oh, shit. Start threatening other people with that shit. Do you want to see a grown man kill himself today? Yeah, well, then I suggest you leave, ma'am, and take your child with you.
Fuck out of here. Take your tires, too.
Take your tires and your child with you, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Tell your husband I said hello. He's pretty chill.
Yeah. I would like to hang out with him if I make it through this day.
Probably won't, though. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, so yeah, it's slammed, and I'm just being patient. I'm like eating my fucking snacks throughout the day and shit like that. I finally get to talk to somebody around like 11:30, 12 o'clock. And
just some random person in the line. You're like, what's up, dude?
No, I had this weird tiny dude just staring at me for some reason. I had to keep fucking staring at him to get him to look away.
Because he knew you're tall.
What
he
the
knows
fuck,
tall people have
bro?
big dicks.
Leave me alone.
You just sense the big dick energy.
Probably. It's probably it, dude. He probably was thirsty. Joke's on him, dude. The bag's
probably
on
the whole
him.
time when he was like, He's probably doing that the whole time.
The bag's on him, dude. My dick is tiny. All right,
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
smallest.
Still though, he was like,
It's notoriously small. All right, it's real shriveled. All right,
yeah,
it
right
hurts.
now.
It hurts when I get hard. You know.
It hibernates in the winter.
Yeah.
In the summertime though,
Yeah, I'm the type
it's
of guy.
story.
I'm the type of guy where, like, you know, if I'm living with a woman, she'll never see me get out of the shower. She'll see my bunghole before she sees my penis, dude.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll bend over in front of her and show her my bunghole as a distraction so that she doesn't see my penis.
I don't know. I need to do like some squats or something because I have a shitty ass, dude. I do not want any girl to see my ass, dude. My ass is terrible.
Dude, are you telling me you're not fucking double cheeked up right now? How dare you?
No, I'm not double cheeked up. I got some pimples. It's fucking all fucked up, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's fine.
Hella hair
that's
patches.
That's a man's ass. That's a man's ass right there, dude. What are you talking about?
I need to go do some of them fucking butt sculpting squats or whatever the fuck.
If your man ass doesn't look like that, dude, you're probably yay. You know, like I look at my ass. I look at my ass in the mirror. I'm like, am I gay? You know, that's a nice ass right there.
I don't care about the plumpness. But yeah, I got shitty ass. I don't want any girl to ever see my ass ever.
I don't think any man does, dude.
Yeah.
It's a sacred area. You just leave it alone. Look away.
Like, hey, when I fuck, I actually have this like little towel garb that I just turn around backwards, and the towel perfectly just covers my ass.
It's perfect. Yeah, you could guard yourself that way, dude. But, dude, they're sneaky. Dude, the ladies are sneaky with it, dude. They try to catch you in vulnerable positions like that, and you're just like, stop. You know, it gets you embarrassed, bro.
You start kicking your feet.
Yeah, fucking cut it out. Go. Look away. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not funny. Shut up.
I just gotta start fucking with boxers or briefs on only, dude. And just put my dick through the hole.
Boxer briefs, really?
Actually, really.
Yeah.
Boxer briefs is the only way.
That's what I fuck with, dude. Boxer briefs are the way. Best of both worlds, you know? Best of both worlds. And, you know, you can wear them until they literally just end up ripping off of you, and you're like, all right, guess the time to go. I guess it's time to toss these ones. This shit's fucking shredded cheese here, bro. It's done, you know?
Yeah, I got some ones that are pretty clapped out that I'm like holding on to for some reason. I just need to throw them away. Dude.
Yeah, if you can pull them off, dude. If you can pull them off, they're done, bro. Just let them go.
Okay, no, they're not that clapped out.
Yeah.
But they got like, I got one of them that has a big ass fucking hole, dude. Every time I put it on, I'm like, why do I wear this shit? Dude, this feels hella weird.
Your balls are hanging out.
Dude, yeah, it's like literally at like the bottom, dude. So it's just like my balls, dude. It's fucking so weird.
Dude, I haven't fucking I wasn't taught that you're supposed to toss out underwear. I didn't know that clothes went bad. And the way I found out was one of the pairs of underwear that I was wearing at the time I wore with jeans, and it just had a big ass hole. So I went through the day with my fucking balls rubbing against some denim, dude. It was not a good day.
That shit. No, I know, dude. That thing will fuck you up, dude. You
not a good day at all, dude. All right, it was bad. It was a bad day.
Yeah. No, I've definitely had some bad days, dude.
It's a real bad.
Rubbing up against like a zipper and shit like that too.
Like, no,
dude,
leave me alone.
Yeah.
You're trying to back away from your own pants, dude. It's just like,
yeah.
What am I doing? No wonder people think I'm fucking weird, bro. I gotta stop pulling on my pants. People are gonna think I'm hard, you know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. My mom always told me to throw away, you know, shit that has holes in it. But socks are the one thing that I don't give a fuck, dude. Give me a couple holes, I'll still wear that sock, dude.
Sometimes you have to. Yeah, dude, socks. My holy
underwear
socks.
I do throw out.
Underwear you have to. My holy socks are my work socks.
Yeah.
And then my other socks are my dress socks.
Yeah, and say there's a certain amount of holes or size of holes where and deem the sock unwearable. Yeah. But you give me a couple of little fucking holes here and there, fuck, I don't give a shit, dude. Or you give me a medium-sized hole like on the heel, I'll still wear it.
That's fine. That's
But
but
once that hole kind of gets a little bit bigger than like say a quarter size,
when it starts
the
climbing,
size of a quarter, yeah.
up your Achilles and shit, and then your heel,
Okay, well, I don't.
that's
Yeah, I
way
was
too
throwing
much.
away way before
Yeah,
that.
that's way too much. You're beyond repair there.
Where the socks have
Yeah.
to separate from the ankle part
Yeah,
of
dude.
your foot.
Dude, because I work with corrosive chemicals, I'll get fucking holes in my like long socks like right here. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? It's still good to wear, but it's still shitty. Like I don't want that.
That's like all my work. Actually, I always do hella grinding and shit, and I use a wire wheel. All my shirts get little tiny baby holes everywhere that turn into big ass holes, but they're all like in my belly button and stomach region and shit. And I have all these super nice fucking shirts that are like, from work or from, whatever shirts that I'm deeming work shirts and shit.
Yeah.
But you hold them up to the light, dude, and it's like, what the fuck? And there's like 30 little holes in all the little fucking shirts, dude. It pissed me off. There's one shirt I wore for like 2 or 3 days. And I just washed it the other day. I looked at it when I folded it, and I was like, God fucking damn it, dude. Hell holes. And now, yeah, I just go to work, and it fucking looks a little weird. Because some of it, you can't see my wide-ass stomach through the holes. You do shit like that at work, it attracts people's attention. You start tracking people's attention at work.
Well, then again, dude, I would go as far as to argue that, your white-ass holes are one of my favorite things about you.
Yeah, my white-ass holes, dude. My white-ass, yeah. See, my asshole's not even that white, dude. It's all brown and shitty looking.
You're lying, dude. You're lying. I bet you.
Shit all over it.
I bet you.
Shit around it right now.
I bet you it's such a handsome O-ring, dude, that it fucking that would wink at that. It's such a gentleman that it would wink at a woman. All right.
No, I'm pretty sure I got shit on it from like last week's fucking,
Because I'm pretty sure if a woman saw it, it'd be sexual assault.
Dude.
Pretty sure that's just the charges immediately,
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
I had one bad shit like a week and a half ago, and I have never been able to recover since. And I just got poop in my butt all day.
Everybody does, dude. Every man does. If you're a man, you have poop in your butt. If you're a woman, you don't poop, and you're a liar.
Yeah. And I'll fucking kill you if you ever tell me that
kill you.
I will straight up murder your ass. You ever come at me with...
Don't make me, dude.
Cold fucking blood. I don't give a fuck. You don't shit.
You don't shit. It's not part of a woman's biology. If you shit, you're a man.
You don't fart. You might toot.
Yeah, tooting is fine.
Fucking fart.
Farting is not okay, dude. All right.
Poo. Yeah.
Everything you do has to be feminine and cute. Otherwise, to the brig, dude.
What's the point? Yeah,
overboard, dude.
Yeah. Fucking.
To the furnace.
To the furnace. Overboard.
Lock him up.
Yeah.
All right, get him out of here.
Dude. Yeah.
Fucking call ice on those motherfuckers, dude. Oh, one thing though, just to put out, because this is another hot topic of this week, the Epstein files that are redacted, you can get most of it unredacted by going to the official government site where you could download the PDF and then open up the PDF and copy and paste it all into Microsoft Word. And when you copy and paste it in Microsoft Word, it will remove the majority of the redactions.
Damn.
All right.
Did you do that?
No, I haven't done it yet, but that is a factual thing. That is a thing that people are doing now. So, just I wanted to put the word out. Seriously. All right, so I need you to as many spoilers as you want, totally free. Full honest review, Anaconda. Make it funny, talk shit on it, rip it apart, say how good it was, whatever you want, dude. Don't care. Go.
Kind of starts off really cheesy, kind of boring in the very beginning. Or in the very, very beginning, actually, I should say. I mean, it introduces like a horror element to the movie. It has like these two people on the run. These other people are chasing after him, and one of the fucking people that are chasing those two that are on the run, getting by an anaconda. And it's you know, you don't really see the anaconda, you just see him like in the water and like disappears, you know,
The
hinting at like a
huge.
big ass anaconda. Yeah, exactly. You know, the usual fucking bullshit.
The Ice Cube death
Uh,
scene. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know, then they flash to whatever the main fucking characters. They have the Jack Black character, and you know he's just bored in a job that where he makes like fucking wedding videos and shit. Paul Rudd's character is like an actor who's failing and shit like that, or never really started. Who's just not even failing, just
Struggling.
is a struggling.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
struggling actor. I feel
Hmm.
that. I feel that,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. His like big thing was like being on 4 episodes of like the TV show SWAT for one of the seasons.
I was on. I almost got away with it with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I met the guy
Um,
from House. I was on that show about the very first female pitcher in the MLB. All right.
yeah.
I don't think I actually appeared on TV, but I was in those shows when they
Yeah,
filmed
damn.
them. When they filmed. Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
feel it.
fuck it. And it kind of
Oh
has a
shit.
bunch of cheesy, corny fucking comedy for like the first like 20 minutes. Paul Rudd's character says he ends up buying the rights to the movie Anaconda, and he's going back like to his childhood friends and shit. And he's trying to make like a fucking movie with them,
So Jack
and
Black's
well,
his childhood
obviously,
friend?
exactly, yep.
Okay. Okay,
Paul
gotcha.
Rudd, Jack Black, and then there's two other characters like Steve Zahn, I think his name
I
is.
love
The
Steve
guy
Zahn.
from
Yep.
White Lotus,
Yep.
season one,
Zahara.
and then the one bitch that is you ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
Fuck yeah, dude. One of the most
So yeah,
famous
the
movies
wife,
in the entire world.
yeah,
Yeah.
the chick that leaves Will Smith in the very beginning and like abandons her son and Will Smith.
Yeah, dude, the only logical person.
Yeah, yeah, she's the fourth fucking friend.
You know what I bet she did? I bet you she left and succeeded in life, okay?
Oh yeah, dude, they didn't want to make a movie on her because it'd be too fucking just like
There was
yeah,
no
she fucking
struggle. All
killed
right.
it.
She
Yeah, no
left,
struggle
she
at all.
found a better man that took care of her.
Yeah, yeah, and had better kids.
Had way better kids that were less whiny and stupid. All right.
Yeah, definitely less whining. Holy shit. But yeah, and say at this
Oh.
point of the movie though, I'm kind of fucking bored already. I'm understanding the story. It's just super like cheesy, cut and dry. The writing had like zero effort into any of the dialogue and any of the story itself.
Damn it. Okay, I was
You
hoping
know,
for like a
yeah,
very good horror comedy was what I was hoping
I
for.
know, dude. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was like, fuck yeah, okay, and didn't really get any of the comedy. It had the horror aspect in the very beginning, so I'm still kind of juiced with that, and I knew they were more leaning to comedy movie,
Hmm.
just because I feel like if you make a fucking any movie nowadays that's a serious version of like a Megalodon or whatever this or that, it's like you have to make it a comedy because if not, if you have seriousness, it's gonna
Yeah,
be way too cheesy.
it's gonna be Sharknado
And
all over again.
exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. So I knew they weren't trying to fucking make that. They wanted like a different comedy aspect of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
So whatever, they agree to make this remake or reboot of Anaconda because what's his name bought the rights. They travel to fucking Africa, and then literally like 40 fucking minutes of the movie is spent of them trying to make this movie, and there's like no scary aspect of the movie at all. It's just them trying. Dude, there's so many montages. You're just like, what the fuck, dude?
Maybe that was the director's intention was like, all right, it's going to be funny because of how many montages of nothing is going to happen right now.
Yeah, dude.
Do you
Yeah,
think
dude.
do you think that was a part of it like in hindsight or
Yeah,
no?
I don't know, dude.
Do you think it was just dumb?
Because they have like a couple side stories, like the two people that are on the run in the very beginning. Like it was a dude and a chick. The chick ends up getting away, and she hops on the boat, that the crew is taking to go film this movie and shit. She's like the captain, and
Is she
yeah,
Somalian?
she's no, she's I don't know what the fuck she is to be honest.
She is the captain now.
Brazilian, because I know they're in Brazil. And then there's like this whole fucking side story of like illegal gold miners and fucking yeah, it's a weird side story. It kind of goes and kind of plays on like in the background of while they're filming and all these montages. It doesn't really have any horror aspect until like the last 30 minutes of the movie because they're like they're trying to make the movie, all this shit happening, keeps happening. They're not able to make it. They lose their snake that they had and their snake handler, and the comedy's kind of fucking mid, dude. It's pretty shitty every now and again.
Tell me one thing: does Steve Zahn make it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Steve Zahn kind of makes it funnier than you'd think Jack Black and Paul Rudd would make it funnier.
You figured that duo would be good, but I knew Steve Zahn.
But no,
Steve Zahn's a motherfucking carrier, dude.
Yeah,
he is.
He without him, it would be probably a terrible movie.
He's a godsend. And you know what's really cool about Steve Zahn is he does not care about how famous he gets. He loves his acting, dude. He loves doing shit. Mm-hmm. So you always find him doing low budget shit all the time. He's sick.
And yeah, at this point of the movie, I'm fucking bored, kind of engaged, but there's really no anaconda in this movie,
What the fuck, really?
They have one anaconda that they're using for the movie, but at one point they're filming the scene. Paul Rudd's supposed to be getting attacked, and the snake handler's holding the snake above him and stuff. Kind of lets go, and Paul Rudd ends up throwing the snake over into the water, and then the fucking boat propeller just chops up the fucking snake.
Oh shit, dude! What the fuck? It's all right. So we lost the snake.
Yeah. The snake handler's that was his only best friend, obviously, and shit. So he's crying, and they're having a snake Viking memorial and shit. And this whole time, the people that are chasing that Brazilian chick are watching them, and they go off and they try to find a new anaconda. The finished film in the movie, the snake handler fucking ends up getting eaten by this ginormous fucking anaconda that appeared in the very beginning of the movie, an hour before.
Oh shit!
And we're 50 minutes, an hour in, and the fucking big anaconda shows back up, murks the snake handler.
Oh shit!
What's his name? Paul Rudd's character felt hella bad for killing a snake, so he said he was gonna go out there to go look for another snake with him. Just leaves him out there and just runs back after the first scary noise here.
I would do the same fucking thing. What do you mean, dude?
Yeah.
I would not be. First of all, I wouldn't volunteer. Secondly, if for some reason my guilty conscience convinced me to volunteer, yeah, I would book it at the first snap of a twig. You're on your own, bud. Bye.
Yeah.
You could come back with me, or you're gonna hunt that shit. You're on your own, dude. I'm good. We could tell the boys we looked for it. I'm fine with that. I don't care. But we don't. Yeah. We're not going to. We're not going to.
Dude, it was hella funny. Just him bouncing on him out. I don't even think they meant it to be a fucking crazy funny part, but I thought that was a really funny part.
It was very funny. Of course.
Mm-hmm. Paul Rudd's character goes back. Tells everyone they all go looking out for the snake handler guys, and none of them can find him. This is when they're first approached by the fucking big ass snake and shit. This is the last 45 minutes, 50 minutes of the movie. It's kind of getting good, They show a little bit more of the anaconda attacking them, being crazy big and oversized, and just they're all hiding in a van, and the fucking snake just murks the van. Fucking nothing kind of over the top, kind of.
It has to be.
Not too over the top.
That's the whole point of Anaconda.
Exactly.
It has to be a gigantic fucking monster. It's like Jaws.
Yeah.
It has to be a gigantic fucking shark,
When I first watched it too, or the only when I watched it, I was I felt like they didn't want to have too much of the anaconda. They didn't want it to be too serious of a movie. And we're staying away from that. I felt
Hey, I got a question real quick. I don't want to get sidetracked too much, but this is a question I just figured right now. Is we got plenty of snake movies, we got plenty of shark movies. How come we don't have a Kraken movie or a squid movie?
I mean,
we have piranhas.
There's probably a squid movie out there. We just don't know about it.
They have tentacle monster movies for sure, but I mean, it's not a Kraken movie,
There has to be some type of indie film, dude.
We gotta make it.
I don't know about that.
Gross, though. Tentacles, dude. I can't do that.
I don't know about that.
I like that. All right. Back on track. I was just wondering about that. Go ahead. I fucking hate tentacles. I'm sorry, dude. I gross myself. All right, go ahead.
I'd say it starts getting a little better, though.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he? You're on the podcast.
She can't hear you.
Tell her she's on the podcast.
Storm says, "What's up? You're on the podcast."
Season 2, episode 1. Motherfucker.
She said, "What up?" She said, "What up, Wigga?"
She said, "What up, Wigga Tom?" Of course.
Yeah. She said, "What up, Wigga Storm?"
Name. Of course you know my name, dog. All right, that shit carry a weight, bro. They call me Wiggy T for Shizzy.
Yeah.
All right. How's
But
Izzy
yeah,
doing?
fucking,
1 to 10.
she's cool. Izzy, how you doing 1 to 10? How you doing 1 to 10? Storm's asking. How are you doing from 1 to 10? 5, homie.
What?
That's pretty good, right?
No. That's a failing grade. Why just 5?
No.
What do I gotta do to what do we gotta do to fix this, dude? This is not okay. Who do I need to fucking hit?
Nah, Storm actually said, "What? That's not good. Why just a 5? What do we have to do to fix this?
Who do I gotta hit? Say that part.
Who do we gotta smack up?" He said,
There
"Say
you
that
go.
part."
That's even better. That's even better, dude. I will implant my feet into a human's chest. Just say the word. Dude, do you think you could finish up Anaconda? What's going down?
Oh yeah, so get back to the boat after the whole big anaconda scare. It's the next morning. They're on the run from the anaconda or whatever. They see a boat with the Sony pictures and shit, and they're like, "What are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh, we're rebooting Anaconda," and everyone on the boat's like, "What the fuck?"
What?
Yeah. And they do like those like campy ass like fucking jokes. They're like, "Yeah, I know, right? Nothing's original." That's what like one of the PAs was saying like on the fucking Sony fucking pictures boat and shit.
Do you ever play?
Yeah, and you're just
Got
like,
you.
yeah, just
Yeah.
shit like that, you know.
Gay.
They had a couple funny scenes, but like, you know, in between the shit like that, you're just like, you know, yeah.
Mad gay, dude.
You know, at that point they all argue Paul Rudd's character because he said he had the rights, and they brought everyone out there, and they had all almost just died the night before because of the big anaconda, so they're all pissed.
Yeah,
Um,
I would be too.
he ends up just bouncing from the big boat, takes a little boat, goes to see the Sony Pictures boat, and notices it's like completely destroyed. And you're just like, wait, what the fuck, dude? It was a ginormous boat, dude, and it's just shredded to pieces.
What? So the
Yeah,
anaconda got to it, dude, or what?
yeah, yep,
Okay. All right. That's sick.
yeah. And then at this point, they fucking dock the big boat. The chick that's on the run, who said she was like the captain, goes, and they walk through the forest, and the people that are tracking her end up like catching up with all them, and turns out she's like the bad guy the whole time, and she's like the illegal gold miners, and the dude that's been chasing them is like a policeman.
I could have told you that, dude. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a female. You can't trust him. Ask Izzy.
That's like the big reveal of the movie, dude.
Please don't hit me. I know Izzy's probably listening to this shit, bro. Please don't hit me.
No.
Oh, thank God. Woo! Izzy, for the audience, Izzy boxes. Well, yeah, so fucking, she can do some fucking damage, bro. Anyways, go on.
I know it's a good movie when like you're like fucking time flies by, you know, and you're like, goddamn, what the fuck happened? That was like 2 hours. Like, where did that shit go?
Yeah.
This I kind of felt the kind of minutes for the movie at some points, you know. And
Ah.
at this point though, like, you know, kind of feeling that Paul Rudd's character comes and like fucking sees them getting held at gunpoint and gets like a gun and shit and like fucking goes and he like shoots the cop thinking he's the bad guy.
Oh shit,
And
dude.
and you know, that was like kind of one of the funny parts. The chick that's the bad guy, she's like trying to kill all of them, but then the anaconda comes and just fucking demolishes her. And then yeah, after that they're like on the run from the anaconda. They go back to that Sony fucking Pictures wreckage, and they're trying to come up with a plan to get rid of this anaconda and fucking do all this crazy shit. And like right before they start discussing this plan, probably the best part of the movie was Ice Cube pops up.
Hey, hell yeah. I
Yeah.
fucking knew it.
Yeah, and like throughout the whole movie, they were making jokes with Ice Cube and J-Lo and what's that guy's name? John Fott or Voight, whatever. J-Lo's dad, not J-Lo, Angelina Jolie's dad. You know the guy's name?
The guy who got eaten by the anaconda in the first one?
Yeah.
The one who turned out to be a bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a great actor. He also turned out to be the bad guy in Mission Impossible 1.
Yeah, he's like a bad guy in like a lot of
He also turned out to be the bad guy. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
He also turned out...
But
he's also Nick Cage's father in National Treasure, and that makes me feel like he's a bad guy in that, technically, because he gave birth to Nick Cage.
I forgot about him in National Treasure.
He gave birth
That's
to Nick
great.
Cage. He's a bad guy. Go ahead.
Mm.
Nick Cage just is chaotic neutral. and if you give birth to a chaotic neutral character, you're a bad guy.
Uh,
All right, like my dad.
yeah, yeah.
One of the best guys I know. He's such a piece of shit, dude. I love him.
Yeah. But yeah, so just the introduction of Ice Cube was the best part of Ice Cube because after just seeing him, it just went downhill from there. Fucking the way they wrote his dialogue, dude, is kind of funny.
It's cringy as
Just
shit.
how
Like
shit,
World
how
of Worlds.
cringy and shitty it was, dude. Yeah, dude,
World of Worlds.
it
Shit.
was crazy, dude. Like maybe not as bad as World of Worlds, but close.
That's so
Where you're
bad,
like, wait,
though.
why the fuck? Who the fuck? What the fuck? You know?
This motherfucker was like trying to stomp out a snake, going, "Motherfuck the police."
Dude, basically, actually,
Yeah.
no, pretty close, dude. And he's like, they ask about J-Lo, and he's like, oh, or he's like Jennifer Lopez, and he's like, oh, don't worry about J-Lo, she from the block. And you're just like, wait, what the hell? And you're like, yeah, John Voight, he ain't from the block. And then you're just like, the worst fucking jokes ever. I'm assuming he probably didn't improv them, they're written for him, but they're fucking terrible, like hilariously terrible.
Hey, I didn't freeze. I just want to let you guys know I did not freeze. All right, you have the color changing mic just to prove that.
It was so terrible though, dude. It made me laugh so hard.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's
yeah.
funny.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention too. Before they like introduce Ice Cube's character, they're about to get attacked by this ginormous fucking. They finally show you the anaconda in like full fucking size.
Uh-huh.
And then Ice Cube comes up with just a flare gun, dude. Just starts blasting dual wielding flare guns.
That's fucking sick,
Like,
dude. Straight
dude,
outta
yeah,
Compton,
and it's
dude.
fucking, yeah, dude, yeah. It just has a fucking damn.
No, I'm writing bad
This is
dialogue. Holy shit, that's straight
a
out of
fucking
Compton, dude.
poncho, dude. Yeah, he's just pulling off flare gun after flare gun. Boom, 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 boom. You're just like, holy shit.
Only Ice Cube,
Um,
dude.
yeah.
That's something I can actually get behind, dude, because he was Triple X. So get
Yeah,
this man
yeah.
fries and a shake
true.
and a fucking another album deal, and
So they come up with this plan. They fucking try to kill the anaconda. It ends up working. They end up getting like some of the film too, and they end up fucking after all this crazy fucking filming and at one part of the movie they're always going back and forth of if they're gonna make the film, if they're not, if they are. After the snake dies and fucking homeboy gets eaten and shit, they kill the snake, they get their footage, they make their film. You know,
it's a blockbuster hit.
it's a fucking blockbuster hit. Fucking what's his name's a shitty fucking actor. What's his name? Feels like an actual director. Jack Black. Paul Rudd doesn't feel like a shitty actor. They have like this big O fucking thing montage again of all the characters, whatever's excelling in life after the fucking movie. You know,
Right.
one of those cheesy ass things.
Naturally.
And then you think the movie's about to end, and I swear I feel like you fucking see J-Lo. J-Lo comes and knocks on the fucking door of Jack Black, and he's like, she's like, oh, I want to reboot Anaconda, and I want you to be the director. And then, Jack Black does the shitty, like, fainting, just falls back, and then it, like, goes black, starts roll credits.
Yeah.
I feel like J-Lo had heard they were remaking an Anaconda, and she wanted to be in it or some shit, so it was, like, the most pointless fucking scene that you'll ever fucking see.
The dumbest cameo ever.
Dude, yeah,
They had
I
a
was like, why
J-Lo
would
cameo.
they? Yeah, dude.
Fucking kill
It's
me,
just like
dude.
hella security around her too, and you're just like, why would you have that many security? Dude, there's
Probably
like fucking
mewing like a
Dude,
motherfucker,
there's-
dude.
yeah.
I
Dude,
want to
dude,
reboot Anaconda. And then I need to I'm going to marry you and then divorce you for half your profits.
There's like 4 fucking security guards. Yeah, dude. You're like, well, how high security does this bitch need to be? Who's after
Literally nobody.
butter
dude.
sausage?
People
What
are-
is it?
People are actually
Fucking-
actively trying to protect themselves from her. So the security is to keep her in line. 1 to 10. Give us an official scoring.
I'd say like maybe a 5 or 6.
I know you're being generous, dude. It's probably like a 3
Yeah, I
or
am.
4, huh? Be honest,
just-
dude. Just
it
be
was
honest.
so-
Be honest. We need it
It's
for
one
the
of those
views.
that's like so shitty. It made me laugh.
Okay.
I don't know if it's really. It was really bad. There were some funny parts, just naturally the shit that they wrote in. But I can say of the whole hour and 47 minutes, I maybe laughed 10, 15 minutes. I mean, there's an hour and a half of fucking
Got you. All right.
Comedy. Yeah.
So yeah, I
Maybe
got a
maybe a
4,
little. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, it's really like maybe 4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5. I got you. Okay, so that's a good review.
Yeah.
There's one more thing that I want to go over before I'll let you go. All right. I do want to. Originally, I was gonna review Roof Man with Channing Tatum
Uh-huh.
because I did watch that, and it is a pretty good movie. Solid 6 or 7. I'd give it a 7 even. It was pretty good. I liked it. Maybe even an 8. It was better than fucking Fantastic Four. But
Oh.
yeah. But honestly, Begonia, that one I watched today, and that shit fucking blew me away. So I want to review that one.
Who you text?
My bitch. It's hella funny because I say this shit like publicly, I just oh yeah, my bitch, my hoe, all this stuff like that. But in all honesty, like she was military police. She's EMT certified as well. She fucking also hella like different combative certifications and shit like that. So she could easily just fuck me up and keep me alive at the same time. I still talk like this, bro. It's pretty cool. I kind of like it though. It's a little, adds a little danger to it,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she could full on fuck me up, bro. No problem.
In reality, you're a man, dude.
I know.
You could probably fight. You could fight like 100 of her, and
That's the
probably
whole
come
thing.
away with maybe a bruiser, dude.
Yeah, well, she's not. I mean, she probably has like some sort of hand-to-hand combat training, but mostly she's like weapons and taser trained, like melee weapon and taser trained.
Yeah.
And OC spray trained, obviously.
Hand-to-hand combat, one storm versus 100 of your ladies. I'd still pick you,
100 of
dude.
my bitches, dude.
Yeah, dude, I would pick you over the 100, bro. I know you'd fuck all 100 up.
Me versus my stable of whores, dude.
Dude, yeah, bro. You'd be like roundhousing. You'd be like doing like
Oh.
fucking spinning back fist.
You know why? You know why I would win is literally because I've seen more anime than her.
Yeah, dude, that's it,
why
dude.
I would
You'd have more fight moves, dude. And
I-
she's literally like,
She might have more training here, but I have more fight experience here. All right, and I have more fight experience
Mhm.
here. All right.
I think you'd be able to front kick her. Like I said, like, and they're like 10 of her, and you take out 11, right?
She
Just
is-
like that.
She is only like 110 pounds or some shit, 120 pounds. So yeah,
Mhm.
I would be able to like bench press 4 of her or some shit.
At one point, there would be like 3 in a row, and you just punch one, and shoot fly back, and
Just
knock
one
back all fucking.
Just one punch manner, dude. Like, you said you're pregnant.
Dude, and then at one point you'd be able to pick up
It's-
her by her feet and just start swinging her,
Yeah.
hitting fucking groups of her.
It would be like Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus the Shadow Jutsu Naruto, bro. The Shadow Clone Jutsu. That's what
Just
that is,
fucking
dude.
tear through them.
Use as many Rasenguns as you want. It don't fucking make a difference, bro.
Yeah.
Can you believe that, before I take the snapper and then get into my review, can you believe that there is a surge on the internet? There's an argument where people are trying to say that it's a good fight between Naruto and Luffy. And it's like, dude, Luffy was able to enlarge one of his hands before even reaching his top power. Only reaching his third gear, he was able to enlarge one of his hands to like, I think it was like 20 times the size of Naruto's fucking Demon Fox in full form.
I don't think there's a fucking.
That's not a fight at all.
No.
Luffy takes it 100% of the time. No sweat. And having that said, Goku versus Luffy, not a fight.
Goku.
Goku takes
Yeah.
it 100% of the time. There's no
100%.
fight there, dude. There's no fight.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah.
That's just the power scaling. That's how the universes work. Why do people think Naruto stand a chance to anybody, even in the Bleach universe?
Yeah.
You're nothing.
I never fucked with Bleach,
Neither
but
did
I can
I.
assume.
Neither
Yeah, I
did
can
I.
assume anything in Bleach would beat anything in Naruto.
Yeah, you're talking about like high-ranking demons getting fucking sword chopped and shit. Like, yeah. I would see Naruto being able to go toe-to-toe with motherfuckers in the
My Hero Academia.
no, not even that. Fucking what's that new show? What's that newish anime where like the guy, like, you could like actual like portals opened up to like dungeons and you could jump in and then
Solo leveling.
solo leveling, yes. I could see him being able to last in that for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not
Yeah,
Endgame.
yeah.
This guy literally doesn't level up even after he becomes an adult. He doesn't level up. Like,
hmm
he's always sucked at all things he's ever tried throughout all of his animes and seasons. And the Demon Fox steps up to save his life, and that motherfucker can barely hang. And then his little emo boyfriend gets his fucking ass beat every time. That's like a Vegeta, but worse. There's no character development there. You know?
hmm
I'm getting off topic. Don't let me start on Naruto. I'm gonna take a fucking snapper before I get mad.
Naruto.
Naruto. Alright?
Yeah.
Let me take a snapper before I get angry. Get it out of here. I don't like it. Alright. Give it to the Chinese. I mean, technically, that's the least that Japan can do after Nanking.
Yeah. The least.
The very least, dude. They're still mad about it. Can you believe it? I can.
I mean, shit. Yeah.
I can fucking believe it, dude. They literally historically had to name it the Rape of Nanking. That's the title of that era. That's how bad it
I know.
was. Fuck the Trail of Tears. Fuck anything that Christopher Columbus and his boys did. Fuck anything the conquistadors did. Alright? That's bad.
No, no, I guess supposedly, it was like a 5-day non-stop, like, pillage and rape that, the Spaniards, because Christopher Columbus never let them do it one time, and, yeah, it was like 5 days. And it was also on top of the Spaniards, it was all the other natives, in fucking South America, and they were all able to go and fucking rape and pillage all the other Mayan fucking civilizations throughout.
Well, yeah, but like
I mean,
what?
that was like millions, fucking getting raped
Well, yeah,
within a
but
5-day span.
look what they were wearing.
Yeah. No, they even write too that like all the fucking um like other like fucking Indian fucking civilizations were cut off the skin of all the fucking Mayans and shit and like wear their skin and then go like rape the women in like the men's fucking skin and shit. Or they would like kill the babies too, I guess, and there's just a lot of crazy shit.
We can have
But
a
yeah.
historical fucking savagery podcast, dude. I'm down. I know a fucking
Yeah.
good savagery that took place. We could do that, dude. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, supposedly it's just a crazy, in their eyes, a crazy 5-day party. Um, and yeah, shortly after that, yeah, is when Cortez's original wife went in fucking South America and found him with his new wife and shit, and he ended up killing his old wife. But
But
yeah,
hey, dude, that's just an efficient man right there, dude. You know, you gotta fucking
yeah,
find some young sniz, gotta remarry, dude. Make it quick. You don't want to lose
yeah,
half your shit. You know, I get it.
just conquered a whole fucking country in like I think it was like 2.5, 3 years or some shit.
Yeah, you could Genghis Khan it, dude. You know, live off of child support for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, all right. So, Begonia, you might want to watch this movie, but I have to do a spoiler review.
Do it.
It's good. It's a good movie. I just watched it today. I didn't expect it to be that good. It has Stavros in it, which I'm a big fan. He plays a cop. I can't wait to get into detail. It also has Emma Stone in it. She's a main character. It also has the guy from the most famous episode of Black Mirror, the Star Trek one. And he's also in Breaking Bad. He kills the fucking kid.
Yeah, Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons, yes. Yeah, Plemons. Plumbus.
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jesse Plumbus. It's Plemons. And he's the main character in it. And basically, the main character is... The premise of the story is that there's these two guys that are very separated from society. They're cousins, and they went through some traumatic events growing up and shit like that. But they end up kidnapping a really, really high-end, big-name, like, a big pharma CEO. She literally creates medicines and stuff for medical practices and shit like that. You know, that's for hospitals and shit. So she's like a big-name CEO for one of those companies, pharmaceutical companies. And they kidnap her because... And that's Emma Stone. And they kidnap her because they believe she is an alien from the Andromeda Galaxy, and that she is part of a gigantic plot of an alien species to kind of take over the human race and replace them entirely, pretty much. They got some really crazy theories. Jesse Plemons does. He believes that you have to shave off all of their hair in order to disconnect communication from their mothership so that they can't reach the mothership without their hair. And he believes that in order to prevent them from kind of using their abilities, really, or kind of like keep them suppressed, you have to cover them in skin cream. Yeah. And so
That explains why she's like all white and bald and the fucking.
yes. Yeah.
You know.
Yes. So they kidnap her. She actually fucks them up too, because she like regularly trains and every single morning takes vitamins, all that good shit. You know, she's in shape like a CEO would be. And so she actually fucks them both up pretty much. And the crazy part is that Jesse Plemons' cousin is like very noticeably severely mentally challenged. Like, he's able to form sentences for the most part, but he has a heavy stutter and he doesn't really understand what's going on.
Good character.
Yeah, but him and Jesse Plemons are like the last family they got, because as Jesse Plemons claims, Emma Stone killed their entire family and put and put his mom and his cousin's auntie, same person, in a coma. So they kidnap her. And so, yeah, they kidnap her and fucking bring her down to their basement and have her fucking cable wired up so that she can't break out and shit. And to the floor, to the cement and shit like that. So it's like metal hooks everywhere and bolted down and shit. It's crazy. And they only have her there for 3 days because Jesse Plemons' theory is that they have to fucking get in touch with the mothership and request them to withdraw their invasion on Earth for the human race and to kind of just leave us alone, and before the lunar eclipse that happens in 3 days. And so he kidnaps her, shaves their head. He also he chemically castrates his cousin and himself.
Damn.
Yeah, and because he said that, hey, you know, basically, like, this is all part of their ploy, you know, it's the aliens that are feeding us that gunk on the internet that's making us hypersexual, it's distracting us, it's keeping us depressed, it's making all of this pretty much, and they're in control of all that stuff. And so he really is like a nut job, you know, like a conspiracy theory nut job, and he literally chemically castrates himself and his cousin over these crazy ass conspiracy theories. All the way, and he even admits it too. Like, while he's talking to Emma Stone, he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, like, I've been all over, dude. I've been a alt-right, an alt-left, a fucking Marxist, a communist, a leftist. You fucking name it. I've tried all of it, and it all leads back to this. Like, you are an alien, and you're gonna admit that you're an alien, and you're gonna take us to your mothership, and we're gonna request a withdrawal. That's all we want." And he's basically explaining, like, hey, look, we don't want any sexual things from you. We're completely numb to that side of things, so you're not going to trick us into that. You're not going to seduce us with money or power or anything. We are here to request one thing, and that is counsel with your people and shit like that, and with your leader and shit like that. Obviously, Emma Stone's like, dude, you're batshit. Like,
yeah,
dude, I'm sorry. Like, I understand that my treatments ended up putting your mom in a coma, and it probably gave you a psychotic lapse and shit like that, but like, I can give you reparations for it. It's no problem. All the medical bills are already paid for, but I can give you much more money and stuff, yada yada yada. Jesse Plemons isn't having any of it, obviously, dude. As the movie progresses, he gets more angry and more violent, obviously. His cousin is almost silent throughout, you know, the majority of the interactions between him and Emma Stone. Fucking, he's always like sitting there with like a shotgun in the back, you know, so she is intimidated and stuff. And so eventually she starts saying, like, okay, fine, I am an alien. You're right. You know? Fucking, you got me. And then Jesse Plemons gets even more mad, and he's like, you're just fucking berating me, aren't you? You think this is all a fucking game? You think it's all a joke, dude? No. Fine, you're not gonna fucking be sincere about it? Okay. And he hooks her up to a machine that's wired to his electricity in his house, and he literally fucking shocks her and like shock treatment tortures her all the way up to like 400 or 600 volts or something like that. He says that, and then he turns it off really quick and goes, "Oh God, dude, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I'm really sorry." And he cuts her loose, and he's like, "I had no idea that you were of the royal alien DNA. Like you're part of the Emperor's DNA and shit like that." And Emma Stone's like, "What the fuck's going on? Okay, yeah." You're right. I am part of the royalty. I am part of Emperor's DNA. He's like, "I'm so sorry. Like, no, we can talk this out. Like you're saying, like, it's no problem. Let's fucking figure this out." They're sitting there having dinner and shit like that. And Emma Stone starts slowly leading the conversation towards his mother. Because she's like pretending she's the alien, of course, you know, but like not putting on an accent or anything. She's just saying like, "No, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah, I am an alien. You're right about the Emperor. You're right about my royalty blood, blah, blah, blah." And so, you know, they're eating spaghetti at dinner together, and she's trying to be civil and just talk through shit. And she's like, "No, I know who you are and stuff like that. I know your mother, Sandy." And then after she mentions her name, he gets a little angry. The conversation gets a little more aggressive. They start, even though she keeps trying to agree with him, he is intentionally be like, "No, you don't get it. Fuck you," you know, type deal. And then eventually, he jumps across the fucking table, starts fucking choking her. The fucking special ed guy, the cousin, fucking gets up with a shotgun and is like, "Hey, get off her, like leave her alone, get off her." And then she stabs him with a fork, gets up, they start fighting, start running around and shit like that. And then he fucking grabs her and fucking or she grabs him actually, like she trips him up and grabs him with her like training and stuff like that and starts choking him, and she starts screaming. And at this point, you're like kind of rooting for her, obviously. And then she goes, "This is how it's always going to fucking end because I'm a winner and you're a fucking loser." I was like, "Oh, I don't like that. You're a bitch." Okay, but all right, I get it. Whatever. And so she's choking the shit out of him, and the special ed guy's like, "Dude, stop. Leave him alone. Get off him. Leave him alone." And eventually he just fucking thwacks her in the back of the head with the shotgun, chains him back up. Stavros comes through. And so the special ed guy is holding the fucking Emma Stone hostage in the basement again, where just her hands are tied up instead of both her hands or feet. And Jesse Plemons is dealing with Stavros, the cop, and Stavros is like, "Oh yeah, you know, I was your babysitter, you know, 20-something years ago. I'm sure you don't want to hear from me or anything like that, but you know, we got to talk." And they start talking, and Stavros is like, "Hey, dude, I just got to say, man, I'm really sorry about what I did to you back then. It's not because I enjoyed it or anything. It's just, I think it was just like a power thing." And you're like, "What the fuck?" And Jesse Plemons is like, "No, it's fine, man. It's fine." He's like, "No, it's not fine. I was fucked up. But I just want to let you know I've never done that to anybody else ever again. And I'm really sorry about it." And he's like, it's like, obviously Jesse Plemons is like sweating because he's like, "There's a fucking bitch tied up down in my basement right now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's fine. You want to go check out the bees?" And they go check out the bees. And Emma Stone starts talking to the special ed guy. The special ed guy, he's like, "Hey, you know," the special ed guy's like, "No, dude, I'm going to protect my cousin. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me," blah, blah, blah. Emma Stone's like, "No, hey, like, you're a good guy. I know that you wouldn't hurt me. That was actually a heroic thing that you did, not shooting me, but hitting me. Just save your brother. Like that's a smart thing, dude. Like, I get it. And I want to let you know, like, you guys don't have to go to jail over this. It's totally fine. And I can I can set you guys up for life, millions of dollars. Everybody can be taken care of. I'll give the medicine to your aunt that's in the coma and save her life because we have an upgraded version of it and stuff like that, so everything will be fine." And the special ed kid or guy, he's a grown adult, he starts getting confused and stuff like that. And he already mentioned in the past, earlier in the movie, to Jesse Plemons, like, "Oh, hey, you know, are you sure ever since you started giving me those shots, the chemical castrations, I've been feeling really crazy and weird. Like, I can't really control myself, and I've been feeling really sad and stuff like that." He's like, "No, it's fine. It'll pass. It'll pass. It'll pass." And that's all they, like, shrugged it off to. But then fast forward to this scene. Eventually, he goes, "I know you're fucking..." The special ed kid with the shotgun to Emma Stone's like, "I know you're fucking lying to me. Shut the hell up, you know? But, I mean, you know, when we do go to your mothership, are you gonna, like, take me away?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I don't want to be on Earth anymore. Will you take me away?" She's like, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, you can stay with us. You can go to space with us. Absolutely, man. And he's like, not without fucking, not without my cousin. I love my cousin, which is starting getting really weird. But fucking,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, not without my cousin. And she's like, all right, but it's fine, dude. Like, yeah, we can take your cousin, but like, you gotta let me out here now. And he's like, all right, I think I'm ready to go. And she's like, good. All right, please let me out. And she's like, he goes, just tell my cousin one thing. And she's like, what's up? And he's like, tell my cousin I said I love him. And he fucking puts a shock into his head and blows his brains out, dude. And all over Emma Stone. So she starts like, oh fuck, freaking out. And the gunshot alerts Stavros. And Stavros is like, what the fuck?
Shit.
And before he can pull his gun out, Jesse Plemons smacks him with a shovel. And like throws bees on him and smacks him with a shovel and beats his head in. So Stavros dies. Fucking Jesse Plemons runs back inside where Emma Stone's still locked up. Emma Stone's like sitting there like, no, he did it to himself. I swear to God, dude, I didn't do it. And he's like, you're fucking lying. You got to him. I was like, no, he like, and she's like, no, he cracked, you know, like, he's like, you made him crack, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, like, listen, okay, you're right. I made him do it. I am the alien, but listen to me. I have the cure for your mom. Us alien races, ever since our emperors have been here, we've been fucking doing experiments on the human race, and we like, in order to take over, like you said, and like I'm admitting to it all, but I have the cure. It's in my trunk. It's in the antifreeze bottle, but it's not antifreeze. It's the actual cure. And he goes like, why are you telling me this? Like, if it's your fucking special project and stuff, why are you giving me the cure to it? And he's like, she said, she's like, oh, we have multiple, you know, fucking test subjects. So your mom's not the only one. It's not going to make a difference if we let one go. And I'm here tied up in the basement. So you go ahead, test it out. And when you come back, you can let me out and we're good to go. And I'll take you to the mothership. And so that's it, you know, that I'm not lying. And so he goes, hops in her car, or hops in the, goes into her trunk and fucking finds the antifreeze bottle, grabs the antifreeze bottle, rushes over to the fucking hospital and injects it into his mom that's in a coma. And then it flashes back over to Emma Stone, who, right before he left, Jesse Plemons smacks her in the knee with the butt of the shotgun and just totally shatters her fucking shit. It's all fucked up, bro. So she's limping around and shit, you know. And literally, like, it shows a scene of her, like, moving her kneecap back in place. It's all nasty, dude. It was sick, dude. It was sick. Very bloody, very gory. It shows all the stuff that I'm telling you. And fucking, he goes and, while he's at the hospital, she fucking gets the keys out of the fucking dead cousin's pockets, unlocks herself, and then goes and sees, like, an opening inside the drywall that's past the insulation in the wall in the basement. And she's like, what the fuck? So she opens that shit up, and then all of a sudden you just see a bunch of fucking dead bodies that are taped up in plastic, severed body parts and heads and hands and shit inside jars, and says test subject human on stuff, test subject Andromeda and stuff, and yada yada this yada. There's a whole bunch of different stuff. It shows a bunch of different layouts and 3D fucking computer prints of and blueprints of fucking what the mothership is supposedly looks like and shit like that. But it's just a bunch of dead fucking human parts and shit everywhere. Yeah. It's like a murder room, you know? So you're like, what the fuck, dude? You're freaking out and shit. And I'm sitting there going, dude, bitch, you need to get out. You need to get the fuck out while he's at the hospital. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And he goes and fucking, he flashes back to the hospital and shows the mom dying because he injected her with fucking antifreeze. The mom died, and so he gets fucking furious.
That's awesome.
Hops back on his bike, bicycles back over to her. Fucking, by that time, she's still sitting in the basement. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing there, bitch?
Yeah, like, dumb bitch. Yeah.
He has the shotgun already coming down, pointed at her and shit like that. He's like, you fucking demon. Like, you fucking killed her. You killed my mom. And she's sitting there with a angry demon fucking look on her face, right? She's like, what the fuck did you do? You know what the fuck you did? How many of them? How many of them weren't human? And he goes, 2 of them. She goes, 2 of them? You sick fucking bastard. And they start fucking talking about how he killed his mom. And she's like using that to like play in his head and shit like that. And then she starts going on about a story about how, oh yeah, the emperor of my alien species landed here centuries ago, back when the dinosaurs ruled the land, and he thought it was a beautiful land. But our alien species accidentally brought an illness that wiped out that beautiful species, and our emperor felt bad. It was our 75th emperor of our fucking species or whatever. I don't fucking know. Fucking our emperor felt bad, so he tried to recreate the human species by recoding genetics. They weren't growing or evolving or taking care of themselves or anything like that. So he tried to create a different species, a more aggressive species. But the more aggressive species murdered the original species. And or the original species were actually Atlanteans in the Atlantean.
Okay.
And so, like, you know, Atlantis was formed and shit like that. And so, like, they were seen as, like, gods. They were, like, perfect humans. And that's why the alien species looks like that. They created a human species for that. But then they started becoming, like, extremely narcissistic. They started trying to exceed the gods, pretty much.
Oh.
Their creators, and exceed the alien species and stuff. And so the emperor created another subspecies of the human species that was more aggressive, and the more aggressive species ended up attacking and kind of killing the Atlantis species, and like and it became like war and total chaos. So the emperor decided to wipe it out with a gigantic flood, except for just a few of them on the ark. But it wasn't the intelligent ones, and it wasn't the super aggressive ones. It was just a mutated subspecies of both of them. Gutter, she referenced to them as like a gutter species. Primates is what she called them. So yeah, other than a few primates that made it on an ark, so it connects to the Bible. And then those primates that survived ended up going through evolution. After the flood kind of washed out and the fucking land became inhabitable again, they started procreating and ended up fucking going through evolution that grew into the humans that we are. And the humans that we are disgusting subspecies that know that we are our own downfall and still refuse to stop, type deal, you know?
Yeah.
And that's basically what their alien species is there for, is to either eradicate them or see if they can actually cure the most broken version of a human, which is why they choose weak-minded people like his family and their mother and stuff like that. You know, mentally ill people and stuff. And so they figured if they can heal the most broken human, they'd be able to fix all of humanity. But on the lunar eclipse, quote unquote, that's when she's supposed to go back to her emperor with the information and let him know whether to delete humanity or basically destroy Earth or fucking heal Earth. And that's the options, basically. Knowing this, he goes, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to be the fucking smart man right now. So you're going to take me to the mothership right now. And she's like, I can do that. Fine. But we got to go back to my office. And so she puts on a wig, gets dressed and stuff, limps over to a car. He hides his shotgun. They get into her car, and she shows up on her property. Keep in mind, this entire time, the police have been looking for her. She's been a missing person because she's a big, high-profile name who's just disappeared. You know?
Yeah.
So that's why Stavros was at their property, is because it's like, oh, the phone was last dinged around here, and the car was in this direction, but it's for like a 50-mile radius, so I know it's a long shot, but I figured I'd check and see how things are going. That's why Stavros was there. So fucking, since she showed back up on property, everybody's like, oh shit, dude, she's here, she's still alive. And she's trying to act inconspicuous, like, yeah, everything's fine, I got everything taken care of, everything's good now. Because the guy does look bloody and beat up too. He really did, because he beat the fucking shit out of Stavros with a shovel. And he's in a beekeeper suit covered in blood, carrying a shotgun. So it's a little suspicious, but she's like pretending everything's fine. And every single person she's passed, every single security check she passed, everybody's waiting for them to pass, and then you can see them hopping on their phone or hopping on the radio and calling for emergency backup. Fucking, they get all the way to the office. People are like running and for help and stuff, like scared, not sure what to do or anything in the background. She brings them all the way to the office and says, oh yeah, it's this calculator here. I gotta punch in a code, but I gotta remember the code. It's gonna take me a couple minutes, and then once I hit enter, it's gonna establish a link. And then we get into this closet here, and it teleports us to the mothership. And he's like, okay, cool, sounds good. You know, like totally still fully psychotic lapse believing her. And so he's like, oh, it's going to take a couple minutes, haha. And fucking sitting there clicking numbers on a calculator, hella random. And then fucking, he says, oh, by the way, I just wanted to give you a heads up that I'm not taking any chances. And he unzips his jacket and shows a fucking bomb vest that he created himself. Oh. Yeah, that's where I got that idea. Fucking, he created a bomb vest that he created himself, and he hooks it up. He said, I'm not taking any chances, so if anybody tries to assassinate me while I'm up there, I will take out this entire mothership, no problem. And she goes, oh, okay. And he fucking immediately like plugs it in and makes it active, but it's not on a timer or anything. It's on a detonator, basically. And so he goes and he's like, don't worry, though, as long as you guys agree to a withdrawal, we're all good, dude. Like, no problem. Like, there's not going to be any harm to anybody. Like, this could be completely civil bloodshed. She goes, okay, that was actually really smart of you. You know, that's very, very smart. And, you know, I'm sure the Emperor is actually going to look upon that with favor and see your intelligence. You truly are a remarkable, you truly are a genuine mark of your species, you know, like complimenting him up and shit like that, making him feel comfortable. And she goes, okay, the code's ready. So you just got to get in that closet and everything's good. And he's like, you sure? He's like, yeah, but we got to go one at a time so that we don't mix together when we teleport. And he's like, I don't know. And she's like, fine, I'll go first. And he goes, no, I'll go first so that I know that you're not going to escape. She goes, okay, go ahead. And so fucking he gets inside the closet and he's sitting there and she's like, all right, on the count of 3, I'm going to hit enter on this calculator and then you're going to be beamed up. Okay. And he goes, okay. And he closes the door. And she goes 1, and she's like slowly backing away towards her fucking door, you know, like to escape. 2, backing away. And as soon as she says 3 and clicks enter, he goes, like that. You just hear a shuffle inside the fucking closet, and the bomb vest goes off, and he blows up. And fucking, yeah, and his head flies and hits Emma Stone in her head, and she gets knocked out. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so then she gets carried out by EMTs, obviously on a stretcher. All of her people are applauding her, like, "Hey, good job! You made it out of that hostage situation and a kidnap situation. You smart motherfucker, kick-ass bitch, you know, bad bitch, you know." And she gives a thumbs up to everybody on her way out. Boom, fucking badass. And as she's in the ambulance, they're driving, and she's like, "Hey, you know, you're gonna be totally fine." She's like, "Oh, I know." And she's like, I know you're in shock right now and stuff, like, but like, you know, everything's gonna be fine. Obviously you have like the best package. You're gonna get well taken care of in the best hospital. She's like, no need. Starts taking off her fucking like gas, like her fucking little fucking oxygen mask, rips off her fucking thing, and she's like, oh shit, like, hey dude, ma'am, you have to lay down, please, like, don't move, please. And she's like telling the driver, stop, and Emma Stone jumps out of the back of the fucking EMT and starts booking it down the fucking street. And she runs all the way back to her office where like the police are investigating shit like that, and CSI's there and the crime scene investigations there and shit. Fucking, they're like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Like, ma'am, there's not supposed to be anybody here. She's like, no, it's fine. I just forgot something. And she's like limping still over there, and she grabs the calculator and she hops in the fucking broom closet herself, and you see all the bloody mess of Jesse Plemons. And fucking, she goes, oh God. She hops in, she closes the fucking closet, hits enter, and then she fucking teleports up to her mothership. And it turns out that she is an alien. Shit. And she is and she's the empress of the aliens. And she decided herself that the human race is unfixable. And she fucking, you see Earth, but it's flat. It's flat Earth. Uh-huh. And there's a dome bubble around it, and she takes this fucking weird thing and fucking pops the bubble, and then all of human race just drops dead. And it literally, for like 15 minutes of the movie, the last 15 minutes, is just taking you country to country, scene to scene, shows children that are dropped dead, humans that drop dead, people having sex that drop dead, people that were fucking at mosques praying drop dead. Everybody just immediately, humans drop dead, but everything else stayed alive. All the other animals and everything stayed alive.
Damn.
And that's how the movie
ends. It. Nice. It sounds like a pretty good fucking movie.
It was a fucking trip. The entire time you thought it was a kidnap movie, and it made you extremely uncomfortable and on the edge of your seat. and then at the end, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And say, damn.
Yeah, that was a good movie,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, Begonia. All right.
That's it. I
give that an 8, 8+, 8+.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they have like crazy deaths like that too and all that shit.
It was very, very good, dude. I got no complaints on that movie. I was like, holy, even the twist ending, that was really weird. I was like, holy shit, dude. That's so good. All right, buddy. I fucking love you, bro. Enjoy those episodes, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
All right, bro. Love you. Good night.
Good night. Peace.
Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.
And as for all you fantastic folk out there still watching, thank you guys so much for watching a BrainStorm podcast, the Season 2, Episode 1 podcast, dude. Yes, we are doing seasons, contrary to what I originally said, but who gives a shit, all right? Things change. People change. Stuff changes. That's life. We will be back. Like I said, we're doing this shit weekly now, so what we're doing is we are filming them on Fridays, and they're still dropping on Tuesdays, so if you guys want to catch any of the live streaming aspect of it on the Fridays, become a member. That's the only way. All right. I love you guys. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate you all, and I will catch you next time. Peace, motherfuckers.